Hi everyone, it's day 2 of the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette challenge. Today I'm going to be creating a look based only on the quad for the character Mad Hatter. If you don't know what the Alice palette challenge is, you have to create a look only based on the quad for each of the characters. So each of these columns represents a character. You've got Alice here, and then the Mad Hatter here. You've got the White Queen, who is Mirana here. You've got the Red Queen, who is Irasabeth here, and you have Time here. You're only allowed to use the quad for each one of these characters. You're not allowed to use any other makeup. You're only allowed to use the brush that came with the palette. So this is the brush. It's got like a fluffy end on one side and it's got this kind of shorter end on the other side. I don't know if you can see that very well, but anyway, you're allowed to use that, and you're allowed to use mascara, and that's it. Nothing else. On your lips, you also need to use the colour that corresponds to the character. So I didn't get the lipsticks in time. I got to the store after they'd run out. So I'm going to be using lipsticks that are similar to those colours but not identical. My mascara that I've chosen to use is this. It's Barry M's Showgirl mascara, and it's really good. It's really kind of thickening and lengthening and makes your eyelashes look like you've got falsies on. So the first thing I'm going to do is sort out my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using this mascara in order to do so. Normally I'd be using an eye pencil and some eyebrow gel, but I'm not allowed to according to the rules of this game. So let's just scrape off as much of the mascara as possible back into the pot, and then get rid of a bunch more of it onto a bit of kitchen towel, just because otherwise it makes my eyebrows go really thick and dark, because that's basically what it does for your eyelashes. So I'm just gonna start shaping those now and get them into a rough semblance of the right shape for this look. There, I think that'll do. So I've done Alice already, this look here, and I'll leave a link to that down below and possibly somewhere on the screen. And like I said, now I'm going on to Hatter. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this green, which is called Hatter, the colour at the top, and just put it on the first 2/3 of my eyelid. This is such a beautiful colour, like a really grass green. Now, because the Mad Hatter is mad and a really crazy character, I'm not going to be using the same colour on the other side, not in the same place anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take the green on the outside bottom corner of my other eye. Just using this brush does make it a bit more challenging, because obviously it's not quite as precise as another brush would be. There we go. So that's colour number 1, that's Hatter, the green. So the second colour I'm going to go in with is Cake, which is this gorgeous fuchsia pink here. And I'm going to try to do a arch in my crease with that colour and into the last corner of my eye. Now, because these colours are so different from one another, I'm not going to blend them so much. I'm going to allow them to have quite a stark contrast in between them. Just a little bit of overlap, but not loads. And because I have quite a hooded eye, I'm going to carry the colour up and out on the outer corner of my lid, just to kind of lift my eye a little bit. So we're going to go out to about there and sweep towards the centre in sort of a slightly curved, mostly straight line. I'd usually use a more precise brush for this, but that's not part of the challenge. So now I've got a good amount of colour in there, I'm just going to use the fluffy end of the brush to soften it at the top and blend it out a little bit, just to make it less harsh. Blends out really nicely, this colour. Just going to put a little bit more in that outer corner, and I'm going to blend a little bit, but not very much between the two. There we go. There's that eye. And then I'm going to put the pink colour on the inner corner of this eye, down at the bottom. Like so. Okay, so the next shade that I'm going to take is this gorgeous orange called Paradox, and I'm going to put that on the inner 2/3 of my eyelid on this side. This would be really great for an 80s look. And then I'm going to take it on the outer bottom corner of this eye. Blend it together a little bit at the edge and over here. And finally I'm going to take this gorgeous dark purple called Gone Mad, and I'm going to put it on the outer corner of this eye and into the crease. I get the feeling it's going to be harder to blend this colour, but we'll give it a go. And I'm going to take the same colour and put it on the inner corner of this eye. So that's my left eye, and that's my right eye. I'm just going to finish up with a couple of coats of mascara. And that's my eyes finished. So I'm now going to move on to my lips. As I said, I haven't got the lipstick, but I've got one that I think will come out a similar colour. So this is from MUA Luxe, and it's called Spark, and it's actually, well, it says it's a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't really dry, so it's more of a sort of a lip gloss. And the thing about the Hatter colour for the lipstick is that it looks very, very purple, but it doesn't actually look so purple on the lips. It looks kind of a bit paler than that. It's not that kind of really deep dark purple that it looks in the tube. So I think this is probably going to be about right. We'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, I've got another shade that I can put over the top. I actually wore this colour in my Alice in Wonderland video for White Rabbit. Just going to blot it, and of course that's taken most of the colour off. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker, I think, with a Stargazer lipstick. And this one is number 113, this lipstick, and it's this gorgeous purpley colour. This is made slightly more difficult by the fact that I don't have a lip liner. Not allowed to line my lips, so I find it a lot harder to get the colour right, but there, I think that's quite a good facsimile. So I'm just going to go back to the palette and use a couple of the colours in the palette for doing my cheeks. But I am going to use blusher brushes because, you know, otherwise it's just making it far too difficult. So I've got this little tiny one which has just basically come from a blusher palette. Can't decide whether to go really mad. Maybe I'll go really mad with these and just kind of use crazy colours. So I think what I'll do is I'll use Gone Mad, which is the purple, this dark purple here, as a contour on this side, like so. And then I'm going to use the green, the Hatter, as a contour on the other side. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go for blushes, and I'm going to use my Poundland blusher brush, and I'm going to go for the orange Paradox here on this side. So basically following the colours that I've got under the eyes. And then I'm going to use Cake, this gorgeous fuchsia pink down at the bottom, for my blusher on this side. So there we have it, that is the finished look. There's this side, and this side. Let me know what you think, whether you prefer one look or the other, one side or the other, whether you like it like this, as just completely crazy different colours all over the eyes. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see. There we go. And which was your favourite quad, which is your favourite character. I'm going to be putting the link to my White Rabbit video below for you to have a look, and also Alice Underground by Avril Lavigne. I did a cover of that as well. So check it out, have a look at that, and share it if you like it, give it a thumbs up as well, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!